Good morning, guys. Today we're going to look at solving equations with negative coefficients. Okay, so just a little recap on what we mean when we say coefficients. So coefficient just means a number in front of a pronumeral. All right, so all this means is it's a number in front of a letter. All right, so solving equations with a negative coefficient, so a negative number. So let's go through a few examples to see what we're actually talking about here. All right, so say that we have 9 minus 2x equals 15. All right, so how would you solve when you have a negative coefficient? All right, so what you need to do here is take the 9. So we need to remove the 9 first. That is step 1, okay? And so we're going to minus 9 from this side. So we have 15 minus 9, okay? And the minus 2x is going to remain on the left-hand side for now. So we get minus 2x equals 6. Okay, equals 6. Now, how do we get, so we've now gotten rid of the number, we need to get rid of the minus 2 so that we have x alone. And so the way that we do that is x equals 6 divided by minus 2. 6 divided by minus 2. So all I've done here is I've taken the 2 minus 2, and then I've put it on this side. All right, and I'm going to divide because on the left-hand side, it's multiplied. All right, so 6 divided by minus 2 is minus 3, and so x equals minus 3. And one of the things that I always do with algebraic equations like this, just to make sure that I'm correct, okay, is to go ahead in my calculator and type that equation up to see if I'm correct, but I'm going to substitute the x with minus 3. So I'm going to go ahead and go 9 minus 2 times minus 3. Okay, and the answer is 15. All right, so therefore I know that I have done it correctly. Let's go through a few other examples together. All right. Okay, so suppose that we have 7 minus 4x, 7 minus 4x equals 10. All right, so how would I solve for this? All right, step 1. Now, as we go through, we're going to follow the same steps, okay? And then we're going to write a method for how we do this so that you can follow this method every time you have this kind of problem. All right, so we have to get rid of the number first. So we have minus 4x on this side becomes 10 minus 7. All right, 10 minus 7. You'll realize that in the previous exercise, what we did was we spoke about if it's multiplication on one side is division on the other. If it's subtraction on one side, it's addition on the other. This is different because we're dealing with negative coefficients. Okay, so that's why we need to minus it from the right-hand side as well, because we're just getting rid of it altogether. All right, so 10 minus 7 is 3, okay, and then so we get minus 4x equals 3. All right, now we need to get rid of the minus 4, and so we need to say minus 4, we're going to move it to the right-hand side, okay? And now some of you might be thinking at this point, well, you can't do 3 divided by minus 4. So what we're going to do is we're just going to express this as a fraction. So minus 3 over 4. That's what it becomes because we have 3 divided by 4. And so the answer is x equals minus 3 over 4. And you can pause this video and go ahead and put it into your calculator to make sure that is correct. All right. Okay, let's do one more example before we actually write a method together. So 12 minus 2x. 12 minus 2x equals 18. Equals 18. So how would you do this one? Again, follow the same procedure. 12. Okay, I'm going to go 12 So 18 minus 12 to get rid of the 12 on the left-hand side. So I get minus 2x equals 18 minus 12. And so 18 minus 12, you do one step at a time, is 6. So I have minus 2x equaling 6. And then I'm going to go 6 divided by minus 2 to get rid of the 2. All right, so I'm going to go minus 2, move it to the right-hand side, okay, equals minus 3. So x equals minus 3. All right, now let's write a little method for how we have done this. So step 1, all right, so step 1 is subtract the coefficient from the left-hand side. So subtract the coefficient, you might want to write this in your notes as well, from the left hand side. All right, so all I'm saying here is subtracting this number from the left hand side, which is what we've done in the first 3 examples. Okay, and then step 2, we're going to divide the right hand side by the number with pronumeral. So that is this number here, the number that is attached to the pronumeral. Okay, we're going to divide that. All right, let's have a look and let's do a few other examples together. Okay, so next one we're going to do is 2 minus 7x equals 9. So 2 minus 7x equals 9. Okay, and so I'm going to get rid of the 2 first. So minus 7x equals 9 minus 2, which equals 7 minus 7x. And then I'm going to get rid of this one. Right, I'm going to take that to the right hand side. Okay, so then I get x equals 7 divided by minus 7. And then so 7 divided by 7 is 1, but it's a positive number with a negative number, so it's a negative symbol, and it's 1. So x equals minus 1. Simple and easy. Let's keep going. All right. I'm going to do about 3 more examples here so that you get the hang of it. Next one is 5 minus 5x equals 25. All right. Okay, so actually, no, I'm going to put 15. 15 minus 5x equals 25. All right, okay, so what am I going to do here first? Step 1, subtract the coefficient from the left-hand side. So I'm going to go 15 here. So I get minus 5x equals 25 minus 15. All right, and then so this becomes minus 5x equals 10. Equals 10, doesn't it? Okay, and then to get rid of the minus 5 here, I'm going to move that to the left, to the right hand side. So to get x alone, I'm going to go 10 divided by minus 5 equals minus 2. So x equals minus 2. All right, let's keep going. This time I'm going to do 3 minus 2x equals 19. All right, so for this one, I'm going to go 19 minus 3, okay? So I get minus 2x equals 16. So minus 2x, to get rid of the 2, I'm going to go divided by minus 2. So then x equals minus 8. X equals minus 8. All right, okay. All right, now last example I'm going to do is 2 minus 5x equals minus 8, okay? So this is a bit different because the answer is minus. It's a negative number. That's okay. We're going to use the exact same method. We're going to use the exact same method. So 2, so we're going to go minus 5x, and we're going to go minus 8 minus 2 equals, should equal minus 10. Yep, minus 10, okay, and then so we have minus 5x equals minus 10, and then what we're going to do here is we're going to go minus 5 divided by, sorry, we're going to move it to the right hand side, and so we get minus 10 divided by minus 5. Okay, now because we have two negatives here, all right, so two negatives make a positive. Okay, so two negatives make a positive. Two negatives make a positive, and so we end up with 2. So it'd be 10 divided by 5. So these cancel each other out. So 10 divided by 5 is 2. Okay, and that's how we do it. All right, hope you learnt something this lesson. Or you learned a lot actually, and I want you to try a few other problems for yourself using the exact same method. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.